Hey, what's going on? Today's video, I'm going to be doing the top 5 defenses that I've put out this year. This is my top 5 defensive plays, blitzes, run stoppers, everything, base defenses. If you guys want to see top 5 run plays, hit the like button, I'll do that next. I already did top 5 pass plays, so I'll put a link in the description below for that. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So the first blitz I'm going to do is out of the nickel 245 double A gap. Like I said, this is out of my New England Patriots ebook on my website. All the information is in the description below, as well as on my Patreon. You know, they get all these books on there too. So let's go ahead and let's pick the cover 2. I'll show you guys how to run this blitz out of this. So basically, when I put out the man version, a lot of people were bitching that, oh, man coverage, you know, everybody thinks that man coverage doesn't work. Well, you can run this the exact same way out of cover 2, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, number one, I want to make sure that I'm running, that this guy here is the one blitzing, because, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. This guy here is the one blitzing. I mean, there's a tight end in there, so if he blocks, this play's not going to work, but that's fine, because I'm going to set this up so that I have, you know, plenty of coverage. So it's really up to you, actually, who you want to blitz. If I want more coverage, I'll put this guy into a bluff blitz, because obviously I can cover over the tight end. I have his own on the opposite side, a vert hook out of the slot corner. He'll take care of Beasley, so it's going to be a little bit better for coverage. But all this is really going to depend on whether or not the tight end and the running back block. In scenarios where the running back blocks, you're going to want to flip it. You're going to want to run it from this side. You're going to want this guy to be the one blitzing. But like I said, the tight end's there anyway, so you know, if he blocks, it's going to stop it. So let's go ahead and let's do this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spread my line, put this guy here in a bluff blitz, and that's it. That's all I got to do. I can also, if I want to, I can pinch inside, or I can blitz. I'm sorry, if I want to with the defensive line, I could slant them inside, but I haven't found that necessarily works, so I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to cheat in with this guy, and we're going to see how this play works. So like I said, it's going to depend if these guys are blocking. He wasn't blocking, he was running, and then the cornerback or the defensive end didn't tackle him, but it's all good. I mean, you saw I got in free. That's all that really matters. So here we go. We're going to hit R1, blitz all, down the right stick. Like I said, I want the guy coming in off the shallow end, so I'm gonna. This is a perfect setup for me to take away Swam. And then, like I said, we're just going to spread the D line, which it looks like I already did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't say it, but we're going to stand this guy up here. We're going to take away this tight end, and we're going to have an instant blitz. As you can see right there, he had to take it out. I'm going to go into replay because I saw the guy scream in though. Doesn't really matter. I mean, he didn't even get a yard. It looks like he got a loss. So here we go. This is the look you're going to get every time. Just about every time from this blitz, you're going to get this look where this guy just comes in completely unblocked. I mean, this is the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, which is like one of the highest rated. I mean, that guy right there, Tyron Smith, he's what, like a 90-something, 96 or something like that. Your center, your guard, I mean, they're just loaded. And they all pinch in. You got 5 guys blocking 4, and then the 5th guy just gets in free pretty much every time. Now, if I would have hard flatted, I would have took away that receiver there. The quarterback, the computer quarterback's going to get that away because I'm not running against myself like some people do. I got a play for you today out of my nickel 335 odd out of my Patriots defensive ebook. If you guys don't know, I did an ebook on the Patriots defense a little while ago, and luckily for me, the patch that came out really didn't affect the blitzes too much. But other than that, let's go ahead and let's get into the first play. The first play is going to be the cover 3 sky show 4. So let's go ahead and let's pick that. So here we go. All we're going to do, slant inside. That's an option to run it just like this. And then I can go ahead and I can just use this gap to the far right side away from the blitzing corner, who's actually out there pretty far. I would like to move him in, but you know, we don't have time for these things. So here we go, throwing it right into coverage. The guy was coming. He's kind of far away. I would have liked to have moved him in there. That's the thing. Like, I had him all the way out there. It would have been nice if I'd have moved him in a little bit pre-snap, maybe into this gap like I typically do. But my mistake. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna slant inside. Take this guy, move him down to the outside gap, and this is the play. So hopefully we're going to get some heat here on Tebow. And he came in straight off the side there again. I should have probably hard flatted. Whenever you do that type of coverage, you want to hard flat, but he definitely came in. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the replay. As you can see here, I mean, he's untouched. Straight to the quarterback. I haven't run into somebody yet that's forced me out of these defenses. So realistically, you know, if you have a 2-4-5, your favorite playbook has a double A gap of any kind, these plays should work. I'm using the nickel 2-4-5. Really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters though is you want to make sure you have speed at these edges. These guys outside here, they're going to get all the pressure. This is a pressure-based defense, a pressure package defense. So make sure that you have a lot of you know, speed on the edge. And then these guys here, a lot of times you can switch out cornerbacks to your safeties. If you have a good cornerback on the bench, make sure that you put out, maybe like the strong safety probably would be the worst in coverage. So I would say put a cornerback there if you have him sitting on the bench. Other than that, let's pick the first play, because like I said, this is a pressure-based defense. I have 3 plays. One of them is going to be a cover 2, one is going to be a cover 3. They all have different adjustments and ways to trick your opponent. But realistically, what I'm going to start off with, like I said, pressure-based package is the mid blitz. And I put out something out of this before, but there's a couple of wrinkles that I didn't have in that original video. So I'm going to show you that. And then on the offensive side, I'm going to prove a point first. I'm going to start off with a goal line. Because I'm in a nickel defense, I'm going to show you how even with a goal line defense or offense, you can still stop these huge packages with this play. So like I said, I'm completely undermatched here. There's no reason that I should be able to stop a run play with this defense, but realistically I'm going to show you exactly how you can, because for whatever reason I got guys trying to overpower me with this formation all the time, and it never works. So the first thing I did was I spread the line, which is L1 and up on the left stick to spread. The next thing I'm going to do to help with these outside runs is I'm going to hit the triangle or the Y button, and then I'm going to base a line, and then I'm going to press. Now that didn't work out the way that I wanted to. I wanted to go outside, so I'm going to have to base a line twice. But based off of the fact that I base a line twice, you can see now these cornerbacks are outside far enough that I should have outside containment no matter what. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this guy down into the box right here, right between these tackles. And like I said, I hit random, so I don't exactly know what it's going to be. But look at that. We're stuffing him for a 2-yard loss. Like I said, I should be getting overpowered. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have no luck with this at all. But you're going to see how I'm going to stop it every time. And like I said, I picked random. I don't know where the ball is going. It looks like they're going to keep doing these tosses though. But look at that. There's nothing. I mean, he should have got tackled. Like that's not on the fault of my defense. He should have been tackled there. But you can see how, you know, whatever. So I didn't get the tackle. But like I said, real quick adjustments. I might have been base aligning 3 times. I'm not exactly sure what I had to do to get those guys outside. Another thing that I'm going to do. Oh, here we go. We got the first pass play, and that's getting heat. Even with all that blocking, you know what I mean? I'm not sure 100% how many playbooks the 4-3 wide 9 is in, so let me know in the comment section and let everybody else know. Other than that, let's go and let's pick the play. The play itself, it has the Tampa 2 in it, but it's not the Tampa 2. We're doing the invert. Where's it at right here? The cover 2 invert. This play right here, like I said, it's really a hard play to get anything out of. So let's go ahead and let's pick that play. First, I want to change some athleticism on the defensive line. I just don't think these guys are necessarily as fast as I want them to be. So I typically go random and then I go formation, but this play here is so versatile. I just went random play entirely, so I might see some goal lines here and stuff like that. But to start it off, you already saw the safeties dropping down. So basically they're dropping down to the point where they're just basically going to be really good for outside containment, for outside run fits. I see people even go as far as to press the cornerbacks from time to time, but you can see right there in this particular situation it brings the safety back. So typically, you know, just bringing him down like that right back is what they would do. But you're going to see this type of look a lot if you play Weekend League Online. You're going to see a lot of stuffed boxes like this, and it can make it really hard to run. If you go ahead and, you know, when he snaps the ball here, if it's a run play, because it looks like a run formation, the computer here, you're going to see how there's basically no lanes. You already have pretty good outside containment because it's the wide 9. Typically the wide 9s have problems up the middle, but since you have these blitzing linebackers right here, it's not even going to do that. I'm going to run it like this once or twice, and I'm going to show you some adjustments that I like to make. But realistically, like I said, there's just, you know, the blitzing guys in the middle take care of the run inside. So like I said, no real adjustments. Sometimes though, spreading the line and pinching the linebackers can be really a unique setup. Spreading the line, like I said, you already have, like this is a goal line, so this is something I might want to do in a goal line. You would think that it's susceptible at the middle, but if I come right here in this gap and these guys have my back, these blitzing linebackers, I'm not too worried about it. So like I said, goal line package, no real way to run there. Here we go, we got another big run formation. And I got nothing but faith that this is going to do that. So the only adjustment I'm going to make though is I'm going to get that cornerback outside there, because it looks like it's going to go in that direction. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to, you know, just these are standard adjustments, not necessarily something you have to do to make the play work. So they definitely went with a pass. We were getting some heat there, and we should have had a pick like 3 different times, but whatever. The coverage was there. But it's back in a big way. It's one of my go-to defenses. It shuts down just about everything that I get thrown, that gets thrown at me, and I'm bringing it back with some really good adjustments. So we're gonna pick that play at the bottom, the weak safety blitz 2. I probably should have made an adjustment first on something real quick. We're going to do that. I did neglect to mention that if you want to, you have to do this. This is important. Put your fastest player at this safety spot right here. Now I have Duron Harmon. I think he's pretty fast. I think I'm going to stick with him. But make sure you have an absolute stud here, because he's going to force a lot of issues for your offense. He's going to get pressure. He's going to stop the run. He's going to force your quarterback into a lot of things. So make sure he's fast. I know this guy's fast, and I know Eric Rowe's fast. I just don't know. I'm gonna put one of them there. I don't know how good they are, but let's go ahead and let's do that. So let's pick that. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna random gun. Now I don't know how well it's gonna work in practice mode. Hopefully I put some good clips at the beginning of the video so you guys can see it working live and direct. But the way that I did this play in the beginning of the year is I would pinch the defensive line, and then I would slant inside. That was it for the defensive line adjustments. Then I would bring this guy over here and basically just hug the line. Now this guy here, I would like him out a little bit further, but that's fine. I don't necessarily have to do that if I don't have time. But realistically, this is pretty much the way that I set it up at the beginning of the year. The only adjustment that I'm making now, and I'm just going to put Hightower here in the middle third. We all know that adjustment. But I thought when doing this, I thought I kind of left myself bare in the middle. But you're going to see when this play starts, he typically acts as a yellow zone until the pressure gets in. I mean, he'll drop back over time, but your opponent will look at it like it's a mid-read or something, and they won't necessarily throw into it. And then the sidelines, the soft squats, do a really good job of covering that area. So let's go ahead and let's run it like this. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if the computer is going to do the job, but you see right there, we get the pressure on the very first play. So let's go ahead and let's look at the replay on that. Take a look at what happened there. Like I said, this is a pressure defense. You know, that guy coming off the edge is going to stop a lot of run plays. I would say this is probably more, better used as a pass defense. But look how we just have, this collapses here. We have 5 guys all coming inside to block 4 guys, and then this guy just comes free pretty much every time. You're going to see that quite a lot. So like I said, this is probably better served as exclusively a pass defense, but it can stop run plays. It'll give up short amounts of run yards, not enough that you can, you'll be giving up first downs. So right there, look at that coverage right there, boom. So that's it. That's the play. I'm not going to put too much time into this because obviously it's only one play. This is definitely one of my go-tos, and it's going to win games for you, so make sure you use that. Other than that, if you want to see the rest of these plays, I'll try to have more defensive plays in the description, but you can always check out my ebook, which is also in the description below. And other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shit Out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.